How's it going, everybody? So, yeah, I just thought I'd make a video for this character. This is my hybrid Life ES Essence Drain Contagion Trickster. So let's take a look at my gear first. It's a pretty basic build. I mean, there are a few on the forums that are pretty similar. I use a Consuming Dark for single target, and also so I can have access to Whirling Blades with Fortify. I have a 5-link chest with Controlled Destruction, Pierce, Void Manipulation, Rapid Decay, linked to Essence Drain. I have a Cast when Damage Taken set up with Immortal Call and Enduring Cry. I have Val Grace and Val Discipline, and I'm running Blasphemy with Enfeeble and Discipline and a level 8 Clarity. And I have a Wither Totem set up with Faster Casting. Ideally, I would like to fit a Golem in here. Maybe I'll get an unset ring at some point, but yeah, it's just not working out at this moment. I'm running the Sorrow of the Divine. It's great to be able to just pop Zealot's Oath whenever I want to, especially with 3k ES. The Witchfire Brew is amazing for damage over time. It just does a shit ton of damage, and it's a Stibnite Flask, which is great. I probably should be running a Jade Flask, but I'm running a Granite. And of course the Life Flask, just for, you know, when I need it. I've got 5k life, 3k ES, which is nice. So let's run a quick map. Let's just do something crappy. Something I can just turn off my brain to. Right here, Villa. This build, I'd say, could do basically anything. I mean, right now I'm just in yellow maps. I'm only level 85. I've done Aziri pretty easily. No problem doing Aziri. You know, my single target is a little lacking. And those rare mobs are a little tanky, or they're a little more tanky than I like. My Essence Drain is only doing, at the moment, I believe it's about 15k damage. I'll check here in a moment when I have full frenzy charges. You know, ideally I'd love to have a 6-link. Right now it's 18,000 per second, which is okay. It's nothing great. If I was able to get a 6-link, I would link... Oh, that's nice. I'd link Empower, most likely. And if I was going to get a 6-link, I'd probably get a Shavs and just go low life with this build, just to get the extra more damage from... yeah. So right now it's at 18,000 without flasks. It goes up to 21,000 with flasks, which is alright, again, but it's not good enough for the Shaper. Though these are only level 19 gems, maybe at level 20 I could be able to take the Shaper, but I'm not sure. With Wither, obviously, things work considerably better. But, yeah. Pretty sure the Shaper is also immune to poison, but I could be wrong. I haven't actually looked at the fight myself, because I kind of want to be able to do it without, you know, just do it blind. Anyway. But I do know that the 2 of the Guardians are immune to poison, which I think was a smart move on GGG's part, considering the meta. I think 2 are immune to poison, 2 are immune to bleed. Anyway, as you can see, I'm basically melting these packs. If they were bigger, it'd be a little bit more impressive. I've got 100% Pierce, which I think is very important on Essence Drain. I get that through the tree, and of course the Pierce support. You know, it's just, it feels much better mechanically with Pierce than without Pierce. I used to have my Contagion linked to increased AoE, and if I get a chance to, I will relink it. because honestly I think the AoE is a big deal. That's why I've considered getting a carcass jack, but honestly, if I'm going to get an upgrade for my chest, I'm going to go straight for the shabs, because it's just better. The only real downside to this build right now is the hybrid part of it. If I run into chaos damage, you know, I can really take a lot of hits there. It can be a little brutal, but because I don't really have that high of chaos resist. If I was to get a shabs though, that would be fixed. And I think if I decided to not go hybrid and instead put my ES points into life, I would probably end up with a better all-around build. Say I ran a another curse, something like temp change or vulnerability instead of just enfeeble, I would probably do enough damage to maybe do red maps a little better than I currently do. But I like the hybrid build, I really do. I think it's kind of silly to run without some kind of defense, and I think that energy shield works enough if you have it works well enough if you have a decent amount of evasion or armor to back it up as well. So as you can see, this map is face roll. Obviously, level 85 running a tier 5 map, you know, it should be face roll. Or was this tier 4? I don't know. One or the other. Though this pack size is a little disappointing. As you can see, it's just everything melts. And even the ones that supposedly do damage, it doesn't even matter. I hate drop bears, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, I just got the boss left. This guy wants to buy something from me. I'll do that later. Anyway, let's get this boss done. Okay, let's get this boss done. Oops, I don't even know what the boss of this map is, because I don't remember. Oh, that dude. This dude's annoying. That's pretty damn easy. As you can see, it's more or less like 2 or 3 shots, and he's dead. Yeah, so now I'm going to go back to the hideout and I'll show you my passive tree. I don't currently have a build guide on this up yet. I'm thinking about putting one up, but if I do put it up, it won't be a full build guide, simply because there are other better builds right now. If enough people say on my YouTube they want to see this guide, I will make a guide. But, and if I'm able to get like a shabs or something and go low life and push it all the way to end game, I'll definitely make a guide. Anyway, so here's my passive tree. First I'll look at my ascendancies. I went this way, picked up Ghost Dance first, and then Shade Form. And then I got Patient Reaper, and then I got Swift Killer at the end. I went the basic Chaos start, got the life, went through Entropy, came up through Nullification, picked up Growth and Decay, Written in Blood, Atrophy, and then Mending, came over here, Deep Wisdom, Heart and Soul, more AoE with the Blast Radius, up through Corruption, and then down through Quick Recovery. This is my most recent pickup, is the Path of the Savant and Foresight nodes. Retribution, Amplify, these are, you know, these are pretty mandatory just to have the AoE. Discipline training is amazing. Sanctuary is pretty good. Shaper as well. Considering getting these skill duration nodes to increase my damage further, or at least increase the duration that my damage hangs on for. Of course, I got the Pierce nodes pretty early on to make this feel better. And as you can see, it says 100% chance piercing. Okay, so I think that's about it, guys. As you can see, I have no jewels yet. That's mainly because I'm too lazy and I haven't really found any that are any good. Also the option to pick up a second curse. I haven't done it yet. If I do get a Shavs, that's probably what I'll do immediately, is pick up dual curse and then put one on my life. Anyway guys, I've got another build in the works, so you should see another video from me in a few weeks, or a week or two, showcasing a more unique build. Anyway, have a good night.